I'm in Alma, Michigan, and home of the Highland Festival, just in case you want to know. And this is Underground Records. It's been here about a year and a half. Nice little record store. And there's also in there called Jeannie's Creative Treasures. And so she makes a lot of things like license plates, cups, signs, does custom stuff. So you got a lot of different kind of rock and roll things that you can find in here and decorations. Kind of worth taking a look. There's a sign there. Yeah, hard to do that. So here, take a good look there. Nice little store here in the beautiful downtown. Some very interesting things. There's a mix of new and a lot of used records. Obviously, like every in record store, they're trying to find new collections and stuff to keep adding, so they have new stuff to show. And people like to hunt. So come on in. Let's take a look at this place.
I'm over here.
So the tour was at a place called Underground Records in Alma, Michigan, which is, Alma's a little town. It does have a little college there, but they do have the Highland Festival that goes on for 3 days. Tons of bagpipe bands. It's actually a very, very good time. Always enjoyed that. But there, they this store's been open a year and a half, as I mentioned. There's their thing. It also, so it's Underground Records and Jeannie's Creations. And you saw the stuff that she does. And here are the cards. Put those up there. And so they both pay the rent on the place and, you know, share that expense. Nice visit. Jeannie was there when I was in, and so she talked to me about how she makes it, what she does. Some of it's AI generated graphics. Other ones are, you know, one that she's created or found out on the web. So really nice time. Fun to look around in there and see what they had. So check it out if you're in Alma, Michigan, which if you're going up north on 127, you'll go by it. Nice it's in downtown Alma. Nice place. So some albums I got back in I'm kind of excited about. And from my local radio wasteland, there was some neat stuff here. Boston. Okay, but this is the Half Speed Master. Now, to me, this is a perfect album. You know, every song's great. This is part of my teenage years. And I did have this, which now I have to decide, do I really need to have it? Because I have this. And yeah, it sounds wonderful. For my old ears, many things sound wonderful though. But yeah, you know, this is fun. Now the thing is, this one though. Okay, so here's the issue with this, okay? This is look at this. It's on blue vinyl. You know why? This was a record store day. This came in special. This is not the cover from that record store day. That's why. So I was able, and this one goes, if you look on Discogs, goes for a lot of money. I don't know, 5 years, 6 years ago, it came out for record store day, I think. But I lost the cover, so I bought this. So I'm kind of looking, and well, I guess I probably really don't need, well, it doesn't matter. It's just an empty cover if I get rid of it. So yeah. So, but the Half Speed Master, super happy to have that. Next one, Half Speed Master. No, this one's a MoFi, and I had not gotten this one back in my collection yet. Asia from Steely Dan. Talk about a classic, sounding good. And how exciting to find a MoFi. This popped into a local store, Radio Wasteland also. Look at that. Very, very nice. Earlier MoFi. I'm trying to think of the year. This came out in 77, but you know, obviously the MoFi did not. But you know, it's used, but it's clean, which is all that's important. And I don't think it's been digitalized. It's so yeah. It's not digital, which makes it it's analog. Oh yeah, it's analog, baby. So yeah, happy to get this. I really like this album. This is what introduced me to Steely Dan. Not a big Steely Dan guy in college. I thought they were just, God, what's with all this? It's kind of jazzy and stuff. It wasn't what I liked. It came later in life, probably in the 90s. I got into Steely Dan. I bought all their CDs. You know, this nice thing about CDs, when they were reissuing, you can buy them really cheap. So that got me into it, but this was always the one, and I still love playing this. So that was fun. Another one, at Radio Wasteland, and it's Kansas, Point of No Return. High school again. Of course, this has Point of No Return and Dust in the Wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Okay, yeah, you know what? That's not my favorite. At the time, I think it was. But this was, you know, Kansas I got into. My older brother, you know, when he went to college, he came back home, talked about Kansas. And so I bought Left Overture, and I thought, wow, this is really neat. Guess that was my jump into prog, but it didn't stick because other stuff like Talking Heads and B-52s and all that came along, and I go, wow, well, that's the road I'm going down, not down this other road. But I liked it. I loved Left Overture, and I loved this album. You know, some of the other early Kansas, I don't mind them. I like them, but it comes to the point, do I need to have them? Am I going to play them? And I will play them maybe a couple times, but not a lot. And though I like that album, I'm going to play this one. I'm going to play Left Overture. That's what I'm going to play. So why take up room on something I'm really not going to play? I may like it, but I'm not going to play it a lot. Does that make sense? Kind of when you want to condense your record collection, you got to be thinking that way. You just have to decide, do I really need to have it? You're talking to a guy, though, that buys a lot of crap, that do I really need to have it? Yeah. So speaking of, do I really need to have it? Yeah, good, bad, the ugly. I have an original. This was a record store day one. Actually, I had this. Martin Jones didn't have. He had like one of the knockoffs of it and didn't have it. So I sent him my record store day one. Gave him some BCLT for that. But guess what? I thought, God, that was kind of neat. I really like that. And this is a nice clean one. My original is not as clean. So this is like on my all-time. I just watched this movie again. I've watched it so many times. Growing up, this was on TV every year. I mean, it was just great. Then you would get Hang 'em High. You would get, for a few dollars more, and Fistful of Dollars. And all the great Clint Eastwood Westerns were just incredible. So, yeah, I just thought, oh, well, there it is. Jim got another one back in. It's just such good music. So my favorite of Ennio Morricone. Nothing else has ever, to me, come to this. So that's what I picked up to add back into my collection that I used to have. So really exciting stuff that I'm very happy to have. So again, as always, thank you for hanging out with me. If you're there, don't forget to go to Copenhagen. That's a beautiful city, by the way. Just do not bother going to the Little Mermaid statue. What a waste of your time. You just get there and go, that's it. That's it. Don't go there. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. See you Sunday. Bye.